Alright guys, what's up? Today is the 18th of September, and as of today, iOS 7 came out on all of your guys' iDevices that are comparable to or compatible for iOS 7. Now, what I'm going to do today is use my buddy's iPhone here and my iPhone here to compare some things like speed as far as Safari, loading web pages, loading apps, and responsiveness of the actual operating system. So basically, we're going to start with Safari. We're both going to load Safari. We're going to see what happens as soon as we click on them. So 1, 2, 3. So as far as Safari goes, I mean, they really launched at about the exact same time. We're going to go to a website the exact same time. If you hit NY times, just hit NY and it should pop up times. Okay, so I'll just hit go or .com. Oops, hold on. We'll just hit go at the same time and we'll see which browser loads it first. Now what's really cool about this particular thing is we are both using Verizon on LTE and they're identically positioned as far as GPS goes, so we should get a pretty responsive and exact result as far as load time. So 1, 2, 3. So mine loaded almost instantly, which was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was extremely fast as compared to iOS 6. Now a couple other things is closing apps. Obviously the iOS 6 loaded quicker because animations are on for mine. Now, of course, you're going to see the comparability between the apps here and here. The camera, I mean, every single icon has changed in most ways. So, next thing we can do is, I guess, look at the phone. Keypad is obviously different on the iOS 7. This is a pretty exact model as what has always been on the iPhone. Messages, they're both the exact same way. This one's a little different. Now what's really cool about this particular version of iOS is if you go into general text size, I can actually make it smaller so that whenever I open up my messages or emails, they actually take up less room. So and on top of that, we got a new weather app. It takes up the whole screen. It shows you kind of a live preview of what's going on outside, as well as the incorporated scrolling that came with the iOS 6 on the iPhone 5. Basically, not much has changed other than a few features and look and feel. One more thing I want to talk about is the time it takes to boot the phone. So we're going to turn both of these phones off, and I'm going to ask my buddy here for help, and we're going to turn the phones on at the exact same time as soon as they actually do turn on. His is off, mine is not turned off. iOS 7 does have a little bit more features packed into it, so it's going to take a little bit longer. Mine is still turning off. Give it just a second. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
I have to just push that till it's right the whole. Your apple isn't cracked. Your apple doesn't have a crack like mine. Hey, mine opened first.
Yep, so the less featured iPhone iOS 6 loaded before the iOS 7 one, and he even pushed the button a little late.
Yep.
So I can add a timer in there and we'll just show from hold down to power on. So guys, basically a lot of things have changed as far as appearance goes. Speed on the iOS 7 seems to, inside of applications, run a little bit better. But as far as doing the regular things, it is going to take a little bit of time. So things like pressing the home button to illuminate your screen is going to take a lot longer on your iOS 7, mostly because of the features. sliding to unlock. This one appears before this one. Opening the web browser. Of course, this one wins. Closing out of the web browser is slower on this one. Now, you can fix all of these things by turning animations off. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This has been IJB Updates on a comparable video between iOS 6 and iOS 7 on an iPhone 5. If you liked what you saw, go for it and update to iOS 7. But if you were waiting for maybe a more secure update, then you can wait for, later updates. Join me in on Friday for a live blogging and vlogging, I guess, of the standing in line of getting the iPhone 5S. And also go to my website that I just released, ijbtube.com. And ijbupdates.com will look similar to that. And follow me on Twitter at ijbupdates. And really, guys, likes and subscriptions to my accounts are huge. They help me do what I do, and it shows that I am at least helping somebody out there. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for another update.